You're listening to Why You Suck in Bed on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
Sex is just expected at this point. Like, personally, I feel like if I go out with a guy and I don't end up fucking him, it's like I've failed somehow.
You have.
Why You Suck in Bed. I'm Dr. Stacy, joined by Molly.
What the fuck is up?
Wow. And TP.
Anybody have a dog?
And John.
Yo.
And we are going to introduce there's someone here who's returned for a second show, so we will introduce him with the theme music that he has
graciously requested.
Deserved,
requested. It is Henry the Ninth, my ex-fiance, a.k.a.
former drug addict,
former king, former surfer, workaholic,
all-around good guy,
Californian.
Thank you. Hey, if he said surfing was better than you...
I'm glad we're starting this on a positive note. So,
that's good.
There's this website called Gamefly.com that has a whole bunch of video games on it.
Yeah.
You're speaking to the choir. That website is amazing.
It's apparently offering an exclusive incentive for Riotcast listeners for a 15-day 2-disc free trial. It's a $22.95 value.
I actually just signed up for that.
Did you?
Yeah. The site is unbelievable.
So what do you do? Like, I heard it was something like a Netflix for video games.
Yeah, basically. It's real easy. And then I got my first game like a couple weeks ago, and I've been playing it nonstop. I haven't done anything else.
They offer 8,000 video games for PlayStation, Xbox, Wii, and now your PC.
And when I'm done with it, like when I beat it, or if the game did suck and I didn't like it, you just fucking mail it back and you get another one.
So it's basically a free trial. So what you have to do is you go to the Why You Suck in Bed page through riotcast.com, click the Gamefly banner, or you can go to gamefly.com /
suck.
Is that what it is?
It suck.
Gamefly.com / suck.
There's nothing worse than buying a video game and it sucking, and then you're stuck with it.
It saves you a lot of money.
It saves a shit ton of money. Because, I mean, what can you do with old video games? You trade them in, you get like $2 for them. Gamefly, you play it a while. If you don't like it, you send it back. They send you another one. Biggity bam.
My friend told me that he tried the new Max Payne 3, Ghost Recon, and the Special Ops game.
Max Payne 3 is sick.
Yeah.
Sick game.
And he played it for as long as he wanted for a fraction of the cost for buying it.
I mean, some games you beat real quick, and then, it's like, oh, shit, what do I do with this?
Right.
And you send it back, you get another one. Bang. You like the game a lot, you keep it for a while. You keep it as long as you want.
You keep it, you play it, and you beat it.
Fucking do what you do.
Gamefly.com
/suck.
Since we're taping back to back, I can't do the "How was your week?" question. But does anyone have anything they want to share before we dive into the show? Any thoughts? Any things they might want to spark a discussion about?
I tweeted about this. I was going to talk about what the Glory Hole discussed, not on their most recent 100th episode, but on their 99th episode featuring Dante Nero, who's fucking hilarious, by the way.
Yes, Dante is hilarious. What did he say? I missed that episode. I usually listen every week, but I missed that one. So what did he say?
Yeah, basically he was talking about how some girls, they'll get, like, real kinky with you, like, fucking...
Toss your salad.
Yeah, like, let you fuck them in the ass, for example. Mm-hmm. Eat your ass, whatever. Mm-hmm. His example is about eating your ass. Mm-hmm. And he was talking about how guys can be so insecure that they're like, oh, she's definitely doing this for everyone, but in reality, that's not the case. They're fucking...
Right.
Have some fucking self-esteem. They're doing it for you.
Right. So instead of saying, wow, she's really into me, she wants to eat my asshole, they think, oh, she's a whore, she does it for everyone.
Yeah, and that's A, insulting to us, and B, just shows how fucking insecure you are. Like,
whoa. Are we talking like the first fuck? Or are we talking like we hanging out for a couple... I mean, first fuck, you let me put it in your ass, I'm going to be like, that was a fucking slut.
Oh, wow.
She's eating my asshole.
First time you banging, you're eating my ass.
Okay.
It feels like she's new to it.
I mean, I got a buffet down there, but I'm sorry, you shouldn't be hitting it the first time.
Let me ask you
Why
this.
not? Why not?
What if you're hooking up with a guy and he just throws his cock
I
in
don't
your
hook
ass?
up with guys.
All right, Molly.
I try not to.
What
if I'm fucking you?
What if a guy just throws it in your ass and you go with it? Does that make her a whore?
Right. What?
First time?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if he's so fucking hot?
and he
You're just
proceeds
like,
to have-
I don't even care that he's fucking me.
No
in the ass
judgment.
right
No judgment.
Yeah, I mean,
No
that happens to me all the
judgment.
time, but...
He throws it in your ass, and you're like, "Oh wow!"
Throws it.
And then you go with
Fucking
it, and then he
tosses him across the room.
proceeds to fuck you for 5 hours
I
in the
can-
ass,
listen.
and you don't sleep,
Again,
and your ass hurts the next
Again.
morning, and you cry by yourself in the shower.
Anal invasion.
Listen,
Exactly.
That's fine.
I'm going to make a call back to Clark, who said it. I'm just talking from the male point of view. That's how we think.
I know, but that's
That's how we think. Because, like,
No,
what?
I do not think
No,
that
but
way.
Dante's
I do
whole
not-
point-
I do not cast aspersions on someone.
That's
just
because
'cause
you
they're
usually
kicking an
fucking
ass.
coked up when
However,
you're banging chicks.
however,
John, let Henry
If-
the Ninth talk.
a girl starts eating my ass
the first time.
the first time,
Okay, but that's not even.
and
what-
she's good at it,
But
I'm
is
going
she doing
to assume
lines
it's
of
not
coke
done for the first time.
But exactly.
Prior to doing lines off my cock.
Why would you
beginner's
care
luck.
more about whether she does it to everyone else than
I don't
whether
care.
it
I
feels
don't care.
good?
I don't care.
Exactly.
But
well,
I'm
more
just
people
saying,
should be
these
like you.
are the
But that's
conclusions
what
that I'm drawing.
Dante's trying to school men, and that's what he's saying. Like, why are you assuming that you're not good enough that she would just want to do that for you?
Oh, I know I'm good enough. I'm not saying that.
But you are. You think she's a fucking whore.
I'm saying I
don't
can
think
see
she's a
that
whore.
point of view.
I don't think that she's doing it for the first time.
I don't know.
It just,
I
just
took it.
struck you today to eat my ass.
Yeah, like sometimes you're so into a guy that you just want to explore new territory.
Yeah, I was telling Stacy before.
Literally.
Like,
Literally.
The
There's
first-
an old Andrew Dice Clay line.
Oh boy, we're quoting the dice.
The greatest, male, female philosopher of all time.
Yes.
He said, your chick's good when you fuck her? How do you think she got to be that way?
Bada bing!
Thank you.
who cares?
Hickory dickory dock.
Throwing it out there.
I don't know.
Now you got him going.
I'm not the jealous
This
type.
chick was
That's
sucking my cock.
purpose.
I have to say though, there are times where you just want to try something out, and maybe you're good at it. What the fuck? Like maybe you're good at it, and maybe you watched enough porn that you know how to lick an ass. Why does that make you a whore?
Yeah.
Doesn't.
Because how many asses
just
have you
not
liked before
assuming that
mine?
it's the
Because
first
guys
time.
are jealous. Like, have way more jealousy issues than girls.
Right,
I
yes,
think you're
that's
right.
true.
I
No, I
think
agree.
you're
I
right.
think.
I agree with that.
False.
Guys like listen.
False.
True.
Absolutely false.
Oh.
That men have more jealousy issues than women.
No. I said less.
Are you out of your mind?
Wait, no, I said more.
Wait. All right. No, I want to hear the sides. Henry the Ninth. What do you think? You believe that women are more psycho?
I thought that. All rise.
Oh, I'm already risen.
Couldn't tell.
Oh.
Woo! Henry, that hurt.
Sorry.
You were about to say that you thought that was generally understood.
Yeah. I mean, is this breaking new ground?
Well, we're
Are
trying
we eating
to,
assholes
Yeah,
here?
we're trying to break new ground, and we're trying to point out that every man likes to classify every woman as a crazy, jealous bitch.
No.
But
I'm
it's
just saying,
projecting.
on average, women are a tad bit more possessive
I don't
than
think so.
men.
I legitimately
The
do
whole
not think so.
society is structured around women's possessiveness. You get one
Because
man,
guys project their possessiveness onto women.
Do you think if men honestly had it the way they wanted,
We'd be
like
banging
in
everybody.
Saudi Arabia, all these places, multiple wives. You have 5 wives. Blah 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 blah.
Right. The
Mormons.
reason all of that stuff arose is because guys
No, it's because
Guys
evolution.
want to have possession.
Where are the places where women have 6 husbands and then there's only one man?
Exactly. You're proving my point.
She's trying to say that men are possessive because they need to possess all these women, and they
ingrained it into the minds of women that they can't even think of having like more than one partner or something.
Oh, interesting angle, Molly.
But the men in these
Speechless.
on these places where, in these places where women have one husband and there are many women married to that same man. There's one man, many women.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
All right, so how about, I'm going to jump in. How about the women?
Because none of them would say, I am okay with.
because it's
Multiple
evolved to the point
husbands.
where they don't even have that right. Because the
agree.
men have the control,
Yeah,
and
but
they
would
want
kill
to
each
have
other,
the
though.
control.
They would kill each other.
But even
No.
when you watch that Mormon reality show, Sister Wives, when one of the sister wives is 4 women and 1 man, and one of the wives said to the guy, you need to take a minute and reflect on the fact that I could easily, I want multiple husbands.
There you go.
And he got red in the face
Right, that's
and angry
preposterous.
with her and like jealous.
Right.
Now, I believe, this is my belief. I believe
Because
that
who's going to make him breakfast then?
Ugh. I believe that men
Laundry?
are biologically driven to spread the seed.
Mm-hmm.
I think men are definitely more prone to have sex with multiple partners
But I
than
don't
women.
think women are
Amen.
supposed to be monogamous either. I think that part of our culture is...
No, you're supposed to bang out the strongest seed.
But
That's
I
right.
do think
And search for the strongest and fucking
Which is
bang
me.
out...
I think
there's a great book called
Gotta
The
keep
Red
looking.
Queen.
and Sex at Dawn, which I'm reading now.
Have you read The Red Queen?
It's on my list.
You should, because it traces genetics and biology and how it is translated into sexuality. Anyway, point being, I think we are evolving to a point where women are becoming more masculine, for lack of a better term, because in the traditional sense of masculine, where we have jobs, we have power in certain settings, we don't need men in
Right.
society, and that's unleashing our sexuality in a way it never has before.
Right. Sex used to be like a bartering tool.
Which is almost like laughing in the face of what we thought was biology. So I'm starting to wonder if monogamy is at all necessary.
It's not. I was actually telling my friend about Sex at Dawn, and I was like, the alternate title for this book should be Why Monogamy is Bullshit. Because that's what it's talking about. Like,
Right.
So, wait, so hold on. So you're saying that you would be okay with your significant other banging out
as long
other
as
chicks?
as long as I had the same right to do that.
See, now,
Also-
but this isn't the argument.
That's what I'm looking
initially
for.
We initially started with the argument was Molly thinks men are more jealous than women. Henry thinks women are more jealous than men. That isn't what we're arguing. Then we got into this
No,
monogamy.
yeah, I don't think that that's the way it's supposed to be at all. I think that's a byproduct
Henry's
of the
saying-
fact that we're not supposed to be monogamous in the first place.
So Henry,
I
you're
agree.
saying okay. So you guys agree. So because basically, like, if you put yourself in the position, like
We all made up.
that was great.
was that
let's all fuck each
is
other.
that a problem?
On the table.
So Henry, you would say that if your girlfriend was like, I want to fuck other dudes, and she said, and you can fuck other girls, you think
She would have a bigger problem with it than I would.
okay.
I wouldn't be okay
And what
with
would
that.
you think about that, Molly?
Okay, I'm legitimately looking for a guy who I can be like, look, I don't give a shit who you're banging
Just
as
look
long
to
as
your
we
right
like.
a little bit, not like 30
But how do you
degrees,
have a
not like
relationship if you're banging
60.
more people?
What?
How do you have like a grounded foundation with that person? How do you want to be with that one person if you're banging a whole bunch of people?
Because that's just
Like
like
I
a
did that.
side thing. Like,
I did
you
that. It was
can't-
called college.
No, you
See,
can
I
have like
dated-
a friendship part
Yeah.
that's
Right, like
Solid.
you have an
Sexual,
emotional
solid,
bond
right.
to that
Intimacy.
one person, but like
Yeah.
you acknowledge that you have other sexual needs. Like,
I have sexual needs. Why can't that one person fulfill them?
Because they can't. These people,
I don't
Why
know.
not?
Maybe for you
Why-
they can.
then-
For me, I've never been satisfied
telling
by
you-
one person.
Well, you haven't found the right person.
No,
Neither
see,
of you.
I don't
there are
believe that.
people. I dated someone, and he did not believe monogamy, and we dated for a few months, and it was a great relationship. And we had this intimacy, we had a friendship.
Yeah, but are you still with him?
Well, let me forget. The entire time, he said to me, I don't believe in monogamy, and there's going to come a point where I'm going to tell you I need to have sex with other people. And I couldn't get past it, because at that point in my life, I said, why can't I be enough? That was my argument. I kept saying, why can't I be enough? Why can't I be the one? Right. And he kept saying, it has nothing to do with you being enough.
But society
He's like, you have
has
to take
told
yourself out of the equation. And I could not wrap my head around it, and I got so upset, and I said, I have to get out of this relationship because I know you're going to hurt me. And I broke up with him.
Right.
At this point in my life, I look back and I think, I kind of get it more now.
Right.
But he was nothing but honest with me. And when we were together, he was completely faithful. And he said, look, I'll never cheat on you, but I'll tell you when I need.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of this book. And I read a lot about polyamory in general because I find that so interesting, because the whole jealousy thing changes when you just take every part of it into consideration and consider each person's needs and your
Yeah, but humans by nature are naturally jealous.
No.
That's the argument.
That's bullshit.
That's
bullshit. You're fucking lying to yourselves. You're living in a fucking delusion.
You're lying to yourself.
Because people are naturally jealous, and if I'm with
you're jealous because society has been telling you that you
I'm not
deserve to be with one person.
No, I'm not fucking programmed. I want to be with one
person.
person. I'm not fucking programmed. I'm not fucking religion's not dictating it to me. I want to be with one person. I want to know that person wants to spend, they want to bang me and me only. They want my dick and my balls and their shit, and that's it. They don't want any more dicks. I don't want any other dicks touching those lips if that's the one that I'm going to be fucking hitched to for the rest of my life. That's it. That's the one I want. And you know what?
It sounds like you're afraid you're going to lose in the contest.
But
exactly. So if you have an understanding that you're still bound to that person.
If it was that simple, if it was like fucking nature, and it was that simple that I can, if she was banging some other dude, and I could just walk in, punch the dude in the face, and take her from me like caveman style, then it would be okay, because it would be survival of the fittest. The strongest survive. But that's not fucking society right now. That's not how things fucking roll.
But we're talking about.
I want to know
we
that
are talking about natural inclinations.
This person's got my back, and he's going to bang me out no matter what, and that's it.
Okay,
that's the fucking thing.
But that's when the whole situation changes. When you acknowledge that agreement is in place anyway, and no matter who else
you're with the right
banging,
person.
they're still going to fucking bang you.
That's how you know you're with the right person.
Are you talking about societal or biological?
Biological dudes want to bang as many chicks as possible.
Right.
Oh shit!
And
that's what we're talking about.
No, I agree with that. But
so, what was your longest relationship?
But if I want
if
I want a relationship with someone that I can confide in and trust, and that's like my best friend, I don't want to think that she's out banging the fucking postman.
What was your longest relationship?
I don't want to say this on the air.
Well, just
because you're gonna fucking clip it all the time. It was you. You were my longest one. Fuck you. All right. Fuck all of you at the table. Fuck everyone.
So when you were with me, did you think about having sex with other women?
For that 30 seconds.
Hold on. Of course.
Be fucking honest.
No, you always think about other people.
Okay.
But hold on. But did I ever?
It doesn't matter.
But did I ever do it?
I don't care. You had the waitress's phone number in your fucking pocket.
I think about hold on. I think about stabbing people all the time. I don't go out and fucking do it.
Because society says you shouldn't.
Bullshit. It's because it's not.
Society says you
shouldn't. Want to.
Oh, so I should go out fucking stabbing people now. Everyone, we're endorsing fucking stabbing people
for
now.
Fucking the waitress.
What's going on in your mind?
This whole conversation is a whole load of shit.
Yeah, okay.
Because we are breaking your reality.
We are probing your asshole.
You need to read this fucking book that I'm reading.
Probing your asshole.
I don't even know how to read.
I have to be honest. I feel I'm a different generation than Molly. Molly, you can speak to this a little bit.
As a grandchild.
As my grandchild. But
great.
But I think that
she has gray pubes.
Yeah, I do. Whole tuft of gray. I think
you, Granny. I didn't want to know that.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road.
Okay.
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
All right.
Boom, boom, boom.
I think we're approaching an area in.
Let's go out on the lanai and talk about this.
I I don't hear Lanai enough. I miss you, Henry.
This show is fucking ridiculous.
Okay. All right.
I think we are approaching an age of polyamory.
I
and
agree.
I think it's going to become more the norm. I mean, talk to me about you youngins and what's going on.
I'm just saying, like, sex is just expected at this point. Like, personally, I feel like if I go out with a guy and I don't end up fucking him, it's like I've failed somehow.
You have.
Okay, apparently it's not just my generation.
Or maybe that dude didn't think you were like a fucking hoe and just didn't want to fucking do that. I don't bang first dates ever, unless I have unless I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I'll be fucking dead ass honest. I don't bang on first dates if I think it's.
Yeah, but one night stands are fun, right? Can you have a one night stand? Those are fun. They can't. Well, I mean, depends. I guess
whoa. The chick will give it up. You won't take it,
right?
Because why?
Well, only if it's someone that I think is fucking worth it.
You won't do it.
Yeah.
Why? You can still respect her the next day. You can choose to respect her the next day anyway.
So you let me fuck you in the ass on the
I gotta tell you, can I say something nice about John? I know this is a rarity. He actually has the utmost respect for women. It doesn't sound like that on the air.
No, I don't.
It doesn't sound like that, but when it comes to dating,
I'll
he's like...
I'll smack a bitch.
He's a gentleman.
You will smack a bitch.
I will smack a bitch.
I don't know. I just think that it's not that we're coming to an age of polyamory, but it's just an acceptance of alternative type.
People
like,
need people.
Maybe it's more of an acceptance of sexuality.
Honestly, the most fun I've ever had with a guy was a guy who had a cuckold fetish, and
Wait,
he
slow
wanted
down,
to.
what?
This guy fucking got off on the fact that I was also fucking other men and had me compare his dick size to them. Like,
that was an asshole.
No, he was into it. He loved it. He was like, "Tell me my cock is so much smaller than everyone else's."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a guy that really
and
hates
I was like,
himself.
okay.
Right, that's the guy that gets like pissed off and is like, "Yeah."
No, he got off on me telling. I fucked this other guy and his cock was so much bigger than yours.
Please tell me about it.
What, his cock?
All of it.
No. Okay. Like, this guy would literally get horny if I was like, I fucked this other guy yesterday and his dick was so much bigger than yours.
Mm-hmm.
You call that a fucking penis? Like, that
Yeah, but
is
isn't that
not
more
enough
like,
to please me.
That's more like a, what is it, masochism?
Yeah. He was into, like, humiliation.
He's just like, yeah.
He told me he had a girl, like, fuck him up the ass with her like, high heel.
Or step on his balls with a high heel?
No, he wasn't into that, but...
That hurts.
How long did this go on?
Not very long, unfortunately.
Did you find it interesting?
Yeah. It was awesome. For me, it was the ideal situation because I was still, like, banging other people and telling him about it, and he wanted to fucking hear about it.
Yeah, but it's a fad, like fucking garbage pail kick cards. I mean, it's in, it's out, it's done.
It's not. No, that's
not something
that's
that's
what
not
he's
something
into.
that would have been long term for you, though. That's
It
not
could
something
have
that would have
been.
lasted
The
long run.
circumstances didn't allow it to be, but it could have.
Couldn't have. None of that shit would ever work out long term.
I did not live in the same area as he did.
Okay, but
I was
otherwise you
visiting.
would
Because he had hoes in
carried
different
on.
area codes.
Yeah. Well,
You would have carried on with it. You would have been cool
okay,
with
but yeah, he was sleeping with other people too, and I just didn't give a shit as long as came back to me.
Cool.
You know? Whatever.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Whoa.
I didn't say that.
Jumping in.
I dated someone, and I have to be honest, I got off on him telling me stories of how he fucked other girls.
Right. I could. That's why I feel like
fan.
if I was
and I love it. And like
fan.
while he was seducing me, I'd be like, "Tell me what you did to that girl," and he
Right.
would tell me, and then I would. That's all I needed.
That's
Now
because
that
you
I-
want the competition, though. You want to and then you
That's
compete
a
with that
turn-on.
it's
image.
almost like porn for the mind.
No, you compete with that. You want to be better than that fucking.
No,
thing.
Right, but it's
No,
about
that's what subconsciously.
what did you do?
No,
It's about
subconsciously
getting
you want to
over
be better, and
jealousy.
you want to be better than that last chick,
I don't
and
think-
get him off
I
better
don't
than
think
that.
so.
I don't want to be better than that last chick. I
wanna
want to
hear
know.
about it.
I want to hear what he did because
And
it's
then
sexy.
what did you
Fucking
do?
lying to
I'm like,
yourself.
And then what
no,
did
I'm
you
not,
do?
No, I'm not
You're
because
lying to
I'd be
yourself.
like, "What did you do?" And he'd be like, "I fucked her really hard and I grabbed her hair." And I think of him as more of a sexier being.
Right.
I don't care if I'm better. I think he's like, "Oh God, that's so fucking hot that he did that."
Yeah.
I don't fucking buy
I
that.
mean,
That I don't know.
That's the whole reason I feel like now I'm just not down with monogamy. Like, it just doesn't work.
Yeah. All right.
Amen.
All right. So let's move on. We covered. That was a lot of ground.
I don't care about wrinkly balls.
Miles.
That's a lot of
I
ground,
don't.
too.
All right. Where should? Oh, sorry.
And now a word from our sponsor.
I love Amazon. I order everything on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Books, movies,
vibrators.
Do they have those?
Yep.
I bet you.
Everything.
And I bet you they're cheap too.
There's nothing they don't have.
They're amazing. They really are. They're the best. They're the best website.
I order all my CDs and DVDs through there.
If you could have one website besides riotcast.com,
it would
you
be
should
Amazon.
have Amazon.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So a great way for you guys to help support Riotcast and Why You Suck in Bad is to order your Amazon products through our Riotcast page. So how you do that is you go on riotcast.com, you click on the Why You Suck in Bed page, and then you click on the Amazon button and shop away like you normally do. So it's just one extra step. You just click on the Why You Suck in Bed page and you start ordering.
And they even have pasta.
They have pasta for you, John.
Amazing.
Do it. Daddy needs to buy a Lamborghini.
There's no cost to you, and Amazon has some great pricing options for electrics, apparel, computers, books, DVDs, groceries, and more.
When I'm going to order my stuff, I always order it through Amazon. And I get it like 2 days later.
Yeah.
They always give you like a 5-day thing. It never comes that late. It always comes way before you expect it.
Absolutely. So help support Why You Suck in Bed. Go to the riotcast.com, click Why You Suck in Bed, click the Amazon button, and order away. All right. Do you guys know about the non-genital orgasm?
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
Yup.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
All right. I'm going to play it for you.
I don't think it's bullshit.
This was on...
You just want to say the opposite of everything I say now.
No.
Ever since you want to fuck me in the ass, everything I say is like, you are the negative
Because she's
John.
trying to get her anger up so she can do it.
Up.
She is the anti-John right now.
She's the
Fucking-
anti.
I'm gonna...
You're a cockbag.
Black.
All right, ready? Now I'm going to play this clip on that TLC show. What's it called, that show?
Strange sex or something.
Strange Sex or whatever. All right, it's called...
Is that the...
Whatever.
Like that.
I'm not plugging this shit.
There's one with Siamese twins that's coming along.
I have such a funny story, but I can't tell it on the air. I'll tell you later. All right, are you ready? I fucked a Siamese twin once? No, I'm kidding.
And you split them apart.
Have you jerked off while shitting?
Genius.
I fucked Siamese
Oh, I
twins.
remember
Joined
that
at the spine. Put it in one of them.
I wanna know more
came out
about
the
that.
other's behind.
All right, ready?
One of the things that Carl and I love to do is
Not talk.
have non-genital orgasms.
So basically, this couple just looks at each other.
It's kind of like no muss, no fuss, you know. You get home and just take a few moments and do some breathing and pump your muscles and just let yourself go into that orgasm place.
If they
It's
think
a way to facilitate erotic arousal in a way that has nothing to do with going for the genitals or grabbing the breast.
Her facial expressions are amazing.
Men can have non-genital orgasms also, but for men, they need to learn to separate ejaculation from orgasm.
When I've had a full-blown, non-ejaculatory, non-genital orgasm, it feels like a physical orgasm that's been transmuted and spread throughout my body, which can keep going and going because I haven't lost the sex energy.
so. Basically, it's two couples.
Two couples?
Sorry, two people, a couple in their 70s, or something, right? They look older.
They old.
They definitely have great pubes, and
For sure.
they're looking at each other and like stroking each other's arms and chest
I
area.
like how you stroke when you say this. Yeah.
I like that.
And everyone calm down. And
Thank you.
They are just orgasming while looking into each other's eyes, fully clothed, and
Like gremlins.
very fucking scary. My question...
I think it's awesome.
I mean, like she said, no what is it? No fuss, no mess, no
muss.
No muss. What does
Right.
what's a muss?
It has to be a mess.
It's like a mess without an
Okay.
U instead.
Which is cool. Like if you can get off and not have to deal with like
Wiping shit up.
wetness.
Yeah, it's called an epileptic seizure.
Yeah.
My comment is: have you ever had a dream and you
Dick.
orgasm in your dream?
Yes, it's called a wet dream.
Right. So that's almost like.
Yeah, but in the dream, you're like banging someone, and it's your brain tricking yourself that you're banging that person.
I've never had a wet dream. You?
What?
You haven't lived, son.
Nah, I've been drinking
John
up
had
since
one
I was
about
8.
me last night.
He's an early jerker-offer.
Perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
He's an early jerker-offer.
How old
What
are
does
you
that
in
mean?
5th grade? How old are you when you're in 5th grade?
10?
Oh, I want to hear this story.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
was your first jerk-off?
Go on.
We heard about... We've heard about the pasta fucker.
I kept the bag, too.
This is equally as weird.
This is Kermit T. Frog with...
This is Kermit Frog.
This is Guy Smiley.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I just started doing weird shit with toilet paper and rubbing fucking the creases at
Whoa,
the age of 10.
Hey, whoa.
Wait, what
Slow
creases?
down.
Listen, you're using
The,
too much lingo
perforation?
from
The perforation?
Where?
you're using too much lingo from the streets.
All right, we're talking 2-ply. We're talking like Scott tissue, 2-ply.
Charmin's?
I just said Scott tissue.
Ass.
Know your brands, yo.
You're going to bring out Johnimal.
So, okay.
So at some point, I found out that I could perforate the perforation with my junk.
What?
Hold on.
This might be weirder than pasta.
Hold on.
I know it's not weirder than
He's
pasta.
Okay, I know what we're going into next.
He's making a motion where he's making a cot out of the toilet paper and putting
I'm
his
essentially
dick on
poking
it.
a hole into the
Oh my god.
perforation and doing a light.
Okay, I just have to
stroking
say I'm
motion up and down.
fucking fascinated with male masturbation.
Me too. It's so detailed.
Okay, we
and important
tweeted-
to
That's
them.
because we have creative minds.
Right. So we tweeted that Jackin' World
Wait,
site.
sorry, did I mention this was my grandmother's house?
No, but that makes it even
Okay,
better.
carry on. Sorry.
So we tweeted this like Jackin' World site, which had like a alternate pasta masturbation method.
Right.
I just love that site exists.
Yes.
That there are so many ways to masturbate as a guy that there's like a wiki for it.
But there's definitely so many ways to masturbate as a woman, but
we're
women
just
won't
not-
fucking talk
right,
about
we're
it.
just not as open about it.
I talked about my textbook.
I talked
fetish.
about my fucking
You
bear
uptight
thing.
cunts.
What? Thanks for sharing. Thanks for
you.
talking.
Hold on, guys don't talk about it either. It's not like
Bullshit.
There's a whole website.
Hold on.
This website is dedicated to giving other guys like there are ratings like stars like this method it gets 5 stars for I can fucking jack off my cock like this.
Molly, how
Is the
many
vacuum on
times?
there?
What?
Is the vacuum?
I'm sure
on?
it is. I'm
shop
sure
vac
it is.
has to be on
he
there.
fucking uses
Yeah,
shop vac.
Amen.
Molly, how many times have you been
She should be called Mally.
hanging around guys and you've been subjected to hearing about jerking
All
off?
the fucking time.
Yeah, but usually it's like, oh, I was just jerking off in my computer. It's not like detailed fucking schematics.
When was the last time you were around women and we were like, so I just jerked off before you picked me up? We don't just talk.
That's your fault.
You talk
Yeah.
about it a
That's
lot.
your fault.
But the fact
And
that
you
just
don't
said,
blow them out real quick
That's your
like
fault.
we do. We can just fucking bang
really,
them out real quick.
my nickname used to be Quickshot. I can't believe I just admitted that.
Quick draw McGraw.
I told a couple girls about this podcast / the teddy bear thing a couple days ago, and their minds were blown. They're like, "Hump a teddy bear? How?"
Bangs a teddy bear.
I'm like,
Fold the arm.
How do I need to explain the mechanics of this?
There's a lot of things you can use.
Push the arm together, fold the arm down.
Well, Callie used to use the nose of a monkey, stuffed monkey.
I just shoved my clit against it.
Yeah. That's what when I used to study for hours to get my doctorate, I used to take the spine of the textbook and bang it.
Hell yeah.
That's why you became.
That's why she's so fucking smart.
Yeah.
What subject?
It all
It
diffused.
absorbed through her pussy.
It was osmosis.
Osmosis Jones.
That's why I never had Cliff's Notes, because those spines didn't work.
You had clit notes.
I had clit notes.
Clit notes.
Got him.
All right. right, let's move
And
on.
one.
Let's do listener email.
Please.
I hope Clark is in there again.
Let's do it together, Stacy.
Your emails. It's time to answer your emails.
We're doing this together, bitch.
Okay. And here we go. That was nice. That was so kumbaya.
Could have been a little bit more erotic. Jesus.
Oh, stop. Just because you two aren't getting laid. I can't speak
What?
for Henry. I don't know his deal.
I'm fucking 2 chicks. Excuse me?
Oh, right. You got laid this morning. I'm sorry.
Whatever. Jeff's the only one at this table.
Jeff, I am so... You know what, Jeff? You are the most...
I'm a magician. I'm
potent
great.
man at the table.
Whatever. John's
You're
going to
a
get fucked later.
A magician, and I almost sucked your cock.
Almost.
Just now.
You almost pulled it out.
It almost fell into her mouth.
Almost.
Yeah.
It almost saw the light of day.
Fortunately, it fell into John's hands.
Yes. Thank goodness. My grubby little mitts just took care of business.
TP, your friend Leonard McCoy.
Who?
Leonard McCoy.
I have a friend named...
Not your friend anymore.
No, I'm sorry.
We read his emails a while back.
Lenny!
He liked to be peed on, I think.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay.
The real McCoy.
Why is he my friend? What?
Just a note to avoid the angry bird. I've had trouble listening to the last 2 podcasts because they will not download. I emailed TP but received no response.
Ooh.
Guess I'm not female.
Oh, shit, TP.
I didn't receive any emails, dude. Sorry.
I finally heard the podcast from a friend. I admit that Callie is a hard act to follow with her magical journey to a place only she knows.
Yeah.
I was pleased with Molly and enjoyed her. Hope she stays with the show.
Dankeschön.
So there's another compliment.
Where are all the bad ones that I read?
Here's one.
They don't exist.
Dear Stacy,
I wrote a lot of them.
Stacy, TP, John, and Molly, since you said that you wanted more emails, I figured I'd better write in again to make Stacy satisfied.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, only in one way. Ooh.
Yeah.
I do like the new show with the additions of Molly and John, but I do still miss Callie. Which made me wonder what a show with all of you and Callie would be like. Knowing Callie, I'm sure that it would end with her being completely drunk and making out with or trying to get in bed with Molly. But I think that would be pretty funny to listen to. By the way, I did like the picture of Molly's ass on Facebook, that is for sure.
Hell yes.
And it only made me think of Callie and how she would want to lick frozen grapes out of her ass. Also,
I didn't even think about that.
Will Molly be staying on, or will you be trying out more people? Anyway, I thought that if I was going to ask a question, I figured that I would have to make it fun and interesting. My question is, what was the kinkiest thing you've ever done sexually, and what would be the most kinky thing you would try that you haven't? By kinky, I mean some sort of fetish, like hard BDSM. Give me that donkey cock.
Food sex.
Food sex, public sex, voyeur, water sports, pregnant,
Water sports.
gangbang, etc.
Water polo.
I thought that most fans would like to hear this from you guys. Thanks for the great
this
show.
Is fucking perfect.
Keep them coming. Gary, P.S. With Callie gone, I sent some iPhone skins to Skylar. I was wondering if you guys got them or not. Oh, right. Yeah, this guy was going to send us some gifts. Yes, we're going to be getting them.
Stole our skins.
We haven't gotten them yet, but we will be getting them. All right, so firstly, I think Molly's staying. I don't think we're going to be auditioning anyone else.
Ooh.
She's won our hearts and hardened our cocks.
You're damn right. Stacey, you have to answer this question first.
The kinkiest thing, this is a hard one. I'm pretty open. I do a lot. I had tits in my face. Yes, I had a lot of shit. Yeah. Food sex, yes, I did that.
What?
Meaning like darting your tongue.
You fucked food, or you food was involved?
Food was, the standard shit, like the whipped cream, shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I did that. Public sex, I've done, which is the beach, fisting for everybody.
Where are these coming from?
The park.
It's not public until somebody sees you.
I had a crowd cheering me on the beach.
Okay.
Excellent.
Touché.
Yeah, that's public. Voyeur, I guess that means
That's public too.
Yeah, same thing. Water sports.
In the
It's
water.
probably
Are
like
you pissed on someone?
No, it's probably like in a
pool.
Yeah.
I didn't do that because I think it was attempted, but it was just like it was just weird. Not into it. I don't even the hole. I've already declared I don't like shower sex.
It was when you do it in a hot tub, so no one can get pregnant.
Right?
No lubricant.
It's impossible.
No,
to
it's
get pregnant.
annoying, and it's just like someone's always cold. The water's in my eye.
It's a rough ride. Oh, you fell down.
Yeah, it's slippery.
Fuck.
Weird angles are going on. You can keep the shower sex. Fuck that.
I love shower sex.
Bathtub sex is better.
I love shower sex.
Pregnant? No, I've never been with a pregnant person. Gangbang? Never done a gangbang.
But you're about to.
I'm trying to think of other kinky stuff. Have I talked about anything on the show? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, Supergirl.
How many people can
I've dressed up.
constitute
Come on.
a gang?
I would say that was kind of kinky there, sweetie.
No, it was kinky. A gang? I always think of the
Three gang?
the movie
Grease?
No. Where
I
she's
smell
on gangbang. She's on the pinball machine.
We're gonna get in a fight tonight.
The accused.
The accused.
I want a hickey from Kinky.
That's a gangbang. That's a gangbang. Other than that, I've used toys. I've done tied up. I've done the ice cube. I've
It's
done
run-of-the-mill penis.
You've done Ice Cube?
the blindfold.
You fucked Ice Cube.
I don't know. Someone else take over. Maybe I'll think of something.
Okay.
Now let's move on to rape.
Shotgun bullets are bad for your health.
I mean, I think I meant, I talked about this cuckold guy before, but, that was pretty kinky for me, because I guess you would classify me as a switch. I like to be dominated, but I also like to dominate guys, fuck them in the ass.
That's why you're so attracted to me, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
You too. Huh?
Why do you like it?
Because I'm a little girl, and I, my dream is just
She has a Napoleon complex.
Seriously, you want to talk about fantasies?
I do.
I want to fuck a guy that's double my size, 6'5".
Mm-hmm.
I want to fuck him in the ass and make him cry, legitimately.
You have fucking issues, son.
But I also like to be dominated sometimes.
How? Tell me how.
So the fact that I
About the 6'5"
I got to dom that guy and be like, your dick is so fucking small. That was awesome.
Did you slap his face?
I didn't.
You
I
did
didn't. I wasn't physical.
Why didn't you slap his face?
Because he didn't want me to.
How do you know?
He had a pretty face.
He probably
didn't
would
wanna
have
get
wanted me
fucked
to.
up.
He did.
You would be a good dominatrix.
Yeah,
I would be. But the other thing is, I have hardcore fantasies about group sex. Not gonna lie.
I
guess that's voyeurism and multiple partners.
I like the eyes wide shut scenario. Have you seen that? Or am I too
A long time ago.
You're like a short Scientologist?
When you were 5?
Yeah,
With a mask.
I saw it when I was 5 years old.
When it first came out and she was 5.
It's awesome. I love that.
I have seen it.
I think that's when I sprouted my first great pube.
That movie came out in the 60s?
Shut up. TP, what is the kinkiest thing you've done?
I don't do kinky stuff.
Oh, bullshit.
Thank you. Move on.
I can tell you what you did. You fuck to Hitler documentaries.
Yeah, that's
there you go.
kinky.
They turn you on.
He also
That's kinky.
He also killed a bitch once.
That gets you hard.
What did I say about this?
She's a Jew.
Yeah, so it makes it funnier.
The Jew, the Italian.
The blonde. I don't even get an ethnicity. I'm just like
You should get mentioned.
The blue-eyed blonde. Who will
Aryan.
survive? Because
Aryan.
Jeff likes you.
What's the kinkiest thing you've done, John?
I said it before. I'm a role play dude.
Yeah, that's a good
Like,
thing.
Anything other than superheroes?
The funniest,
Goddamn
the funniest one I ever did.
Goddamn bullshit.
Hold on, I dated a girl who I was like, she did my thing, which at the time was teacher student kind of thing.
Sexy.
And I was like, what are you into? She was like, lumberjacks. I was like, lumberjacks? She's like, yeah,
plaid shirt.
I was like, so I got to go home and get a plaid shirt. That's what she wanted. I had to dress up in a plaid shirt, and she lived in a log cabin.
No, she did not.
She lived. That was part of the fantasy.
Oh, okay.
Of course you did.
She lived in a log cabin, and she was ill, and I came over to check on her, and I was a lumberjack.
Yeah, I love role playing.
It was weird, but
you showed up in a plaid shirt. She answered the door.
she didn't answer the door. She was sick. She was in bed.
Oh.
So I let myself. I let myself in.
Gotcha. Okay.
I was the brawny guy.
Yo, later on, John's gonna be fucking Little Red Riding Hood, and I'm gonna be the big bad wolf.
Ooh, that's hot.
Fucking him.
What big balls you have?
I like teachers. I've done teacher-student. I've also done parent-teacher conference.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a
fucking
fun
sexy.
one. That's a fun one.
I love that one.
I dig on that. I dig on the
Hot for teacher.
The stepmom. Like it's
Yeah.
my friend's stepmom.
Yeah.
And my friend's like, "Yo, don't be banging my mom." And I'm like,
No, it's just stepmom.
I'm
It's just stepmom, yo.
Don't be calling my mama.
Fucking sluts.
Henry, I'm afraid to ask.
He only fucks chicks with blue blood.
Well, actually, it's true. He did ask me my heritage, and our family lines cross.
You better have documentation.
You have no idea.
That's the only reason he dated you.
Yeah.
Because so that you can have like fucking deformed children.
Aryan children.
I don't know.
No, that would be fucking deformed.
They'd be gorgeous. They might be retarded, but they'd
They
be
would
gorgeous.
They have two beautiful heads.
They would have hooves. They would have hooves and tails.
All of your heads are beautiful.
So go ahead.
I don't even know, and because I guess I'm so twisted. I don't even know what's considered kinky.
I know. I agree, because when I read that question, I thought that the things he said, like voyeurism and all that, I'm like, that's kinky? Like, to me, kinky is beyond. Kinky is like, let's bring a goat into the bedroom.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the level I'm at, because I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm open.
And I would say, what sex is
goat.
the goat?
Right, exactly.
Are we talking a female? Is it a bitch
We
goat?
would have a negotiation.
Right. Like, that's where I'm at. So, like, if I meet a guy and he's like, I like kinky, I immediately think, no, you don't. Not my level.
No.
You don't know what you're talking
We're going
about.
to DEFCON 5, yo.
Yeah, right.
We're going Pulp Fiction style right now.
Right.
Get medieval on you.
Yeah. So, all right.
So I really don't know. I can help you.
Do we have another email, or is that?
We have another email. What are you getting sick of hearing about Henry's boring sex life?
I'm throwing up in my mouth.
Oh, Henry.
You just got a fucking pwn from across
All right.
the table.
This is a good one. Dear TP, John, Stacy, and if this email shows up later, whomever is the new trial host this week. I quite enjoyed the last episode of Why You Suck in Bed with Molly. During her first episode, it was hard to gauge who she was, as she was rather reserved and didn't speak as much as she did in her second episode, where she easily held her own against John. Pasta fucker will forever get a giggle out of me. While she's not the crazy fun type... Do you hear that shit?
Excuse me?
Like Callie was, she does bring a certain amount of fun to the show that's different than John's rants,
I'm gonna fuck you in the ass. Who is
Stacy's
this?
news, and TP's deadpan enthusiasm. If she were to retain her spot on the show, I know I would definitely be very happy. Yours truly, Canadian Virgin Nomad Jamie Jeans. P.S. Since you are shopping around for a new co-host, does this mean that Callie is gone forever? And if so, will there be a memorial episode or segment on her passing from the show? Firstly, we already eulogized her. I almost said euthanized her.
That's really the truth. We don't want to tell people.
One and the same.
We already eulogized her. However, we don't know what the deal is with Callie. She's a free spirit. We haven't gotten any final word, but
she is a wild horse that you cannot break.
Right. So I don't know. I'm sorry. I wish I could give you a better answer.
Answer
Molly,
to
would you
every
like
Kelly
to? Would you
question's
like
gonna
to
be, I don't
respond to this?
I'm fucking fun. Okay.
She is fun, and just because she's nowhere,
I'll show you what fun is.
And just because
bitch.
she doesn't talk about
I
her,
think you're scary. You're scaring everyone. Damn it!
But I'm official. I need a fucking email account.
Oh yeah,
Just throwing it out there.
Sprancy poo.
Sprancy.
Get on
Well,
it.
he loves you, so he'll make that shit
Tweet
happen.
me, bitch.
My email just went down. Oh well, it just froze.
I guess that bit's over.
All right, so it is August and it is anal month. So let's
Fuck yeah, it is.
Let's play some Stacy's shit, and we will open with an anal. Fuck me in the ass. Article. Ass.
This fucking music gets me every time.
I love when Jeff does his Barry White.
I'm your monkey, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna monkey fuck you.
Shit. I'm fucking spider monkey your ass.
Sean loves
John's gonna take it.
You're gonna love giving it.
Now I know what gets him angry.
Everything gets me angry.
Take it, you stupid orangutan! That's what I'm gonna say to you, Jeff, when I bang you in the ass.
I can't fucking wait.
Circle of cocks.
I just had the most vivid image of that.
Me banging him in the ass?
Yes.
Can you draw that one too?
I pictured a dildo with spikes on it, like a fucking emo.
On the heap with no windows.
On a cross, in front of an altar.
With blood leaking down.
Jesus
your
Christ
eyes. Fucking blood coming out of your eye sockets.
And Hitler on the television.
Was für Millionen Deutsche, die außerhalb unserer Reihen stehen.
Stop it.
Oh.
You secretly get a hard on when you hear that.
No, I'm gonna start getting mad sensitive.
Oh, Molly, we don't support.
Well, we knew that Callie didn't like amputees, so we know her weakness now.
Is that your kryptonite? Because you know when Callie was late to tapings.
I love amputees.
Okay, when Callie was late to tapings, we made her look at amputees.
Yeah. You need to tell us what to show you when you're late. Again. It's going to be clips of Hitler.
Let's hear it. So,
Stacy, I happen to be a guy reading a children's story in German.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's like on that Tool album where they're reading
a recipe backwards.
It's a recipe, right?
Yes. Just because you hear German doesn't mean it's an Nazi people.
Bullshit.
Fuck.
Wow.
I'm racist.
This is Hitler. This is a guy reading a children's story.
Was für Millionen Deutsche.
What's the story? Little Red Riding Hood? Pinocchio?
I don't know.
It sounds exactly the same.
On one of the Tool albums, it's a recipe for
von Satan.
Isn't it deviled eggs or something?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Fucking ridiculous.
John knows his Tool trivia.
Because I'm a tool.
I'm gonna fuck you to Tool.
Oh God.
What's that prison rape song?
Sex, prison.
No, you need to
sex.
fuck him to like Katy Perry or something
fruity. No, absolutely not.
I'm gonna fuck you to.
No!
I'm fucking you to this.
Dude! Turn it off.
In, out. And we're gonna have the Angry Bird on there, so you're gonna have to think.
Angry
of her.
Bird's gonna watch and film
My
it.
butthole was just throbbing to that beat.
Oh God! All right, here we go. Here is something I found on the internets, on the World Wide Web.
What
World
the?
Wide Web.
What the fuck is the internet?
It is called "How to Avoid Anal Accidents."
Oh, wear a butt plug.
For anal play, use an anal toy. It should be the right shape and should be yours. So, yesterday, there was a story, according to this article, about a priest who got a potato stuck in his asshole. Apparently,
that happens. It happens. Don't knock it.
According to the priest,
Better than a child.
He fell backwards and up his ass it went.
Right.
The surgeon...
Isn't that how it always happens?
The surgeon who extracted the sad root vegetable said, well, he explained to me quite sincerely that he'd been hanging curtains naked in the kitchen when he fell backwards onto the kitchen table and onto a potato.
Makes perfect
Potatoes are so kinky.
But it's not for me to question his story. He had to undergo surgery to have it removed. So this sparked this writer to write How to Avoid Anal Incidents.
Let's hear it. I need this advice.
You take a Band-Aid and put it over your dirt star.
The author recommends that you take out a book called Anal Sex for Beginners, which probably is available in your local library.
And
I have that on my Kindle.
Tape it to your butt.
A Girl's Guide to Anal Sex. The author then says that you should first start practicing solo to loosen up your anus and to get it ready for insertion of the cock.
Butt plug.
There are 3 tips this author advises. She says, first, make sure you're relaxed or nothing's going to fit up there. So alcohol could help, maybe just being comfortable with your partner.
You're doing a duet now?
Number 2, use lots of lube. Your rear doesn't self-lubricate like your front. Not true.
Not true.
The rear does lubricate a little bit.
No, but I guess the lubrication comes from the front. Maybe.
But I think it naturally lubes in the back as well.
Maybe.
I don't know. Number 3, always use a toy with a flared base.
True.
So smart because
you don't want that shit stuck up your ass.
Exactly. You don't want it to go in and not be able to come out.
Like, I don't want John to fucking go to the ER later and be
right.
like, I have a pickle up my ass.
Right. John, what would you say if you walked in and you had something shoved up your asshole and you couldn't get it out? What would be your story?
Again.
I was hanging curtains naked.
Wait, okay, hold on. You got
the priest came in and shoved it on my ass.
I was distracted.
Yeah, you were checking your phone, Callie.
Dude, I just got the weirdest text message.
Read it.
From who?
Here, go ahead. I have no fucking idea.
Okay, here we go. Number 2. How to have anal sex for the first time. An estimated 1/4 of straight couples have had anal sex. 1/4.
Just gotta loosen up.
Wow, is that what you say to all your girls? Loosen up, babe.
That's
what I'm gonna say to him.
Just go loosey goosey, baby.
Breathe deeply.
Okay.
Take a deep breath. Here it comes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, really.
Yes, actually, yes.
That's exactly how it goes in the real world.
So this article basically says, which is what I've been saying, there's no right way to begin anal sex.
Yes, there is. You put your penis in the ass.
I agree.
I think if you overthink it, it's not
You just
good.
gotta let it
I think
happen.
I think if you like
A slip
prepare
fell,
too
landed
much,
on your ass.
if you prepare, it takes away from the sexuality.
To put my penis
Yeah.
in your ass.
Right.
It's
Is
go-y.
that okay?
No, I actually had a guy that was like, I have a surprise for you. I fucking bought you these pills that are going to make you shit your brains out until you're ready to have anal. I'm like,
What?
Yeah.
You mean like
Yeah, he was like, they're laxative pills.
colonic.
Like, you just take them the day before, no big deal. I didn't end up having anal with this guy because I'm like,
Had he said that and then been like, here's the pill and threw it in your ass, I bet you it would have worked.
it wasn't for your ass.
your
Like,
ass? That's not a...
No, he threw his dick
put it
in
in
it.
the
Like,
Maybe.
fucking misdirection. Woo!
yeah, like
Well, as I pointed,
JK shoving it
Look
up
over
there.
as I pointed out,
I got you a
What's that?
pill.
What's that?
anal sex is a natural...
It just happens.
Yeah, monkeys do it. Fucking crows do it.
What is he talking about?
That's not true.
All right, so here we go. Start with a sex toy. No single position is ideal, but the receiver should always be in control.
The receiver
Agreed.
should be the catcher.
Agreed.
Missionary works. Okay. Woman
Spooning, I would say, is the best.
Woman on
introductory
top
position.
lets her control the depth of the penetration. And spooning allows the man a perfect angle.
Mm-hmm.
Kick it, Kanye. Doggy style provides
that, G.
great G-spot stimulation with the woman either on all fours or with her head on the bed and butt in the air. Yogis call it foraging anteater pose. I fucked her
Anteater.
foraging anteater pose.
Who? Wait.
That's
what?
how I'm gonna fuck John.
Yeah.
later.
That's a no.
That's what yogis call it.
That doesn't exist.
What doesn't exist?
That fucking term.
Yogis call it that. Like it's a yoga position. Not Yogi Bear. Yogis.
That's why I was confused.
I know. I could tell. He was like referencing Yogi Bear.
It's like sun salutation.
I've watched every episode of Yogi Bear, and that has never been on that.
Yogi Berra never said that.
Okay. And this
Hey, boo-boo.
person says the ass is the most democratic orifice. We all have one.
This is true.
What lots of men don't realize is just how good it can feel for them.
They do not realize that.
Because the prostate gland can be directly stimulated. In fact, every man
Indeed.
should get fucked in the ass at least once before he dies.
John's gonna get
All
that.
mouths, by the way.
Who says that?
That's true too.
Just saying.
So maybe you should be fucked in the mouth.
What?
I think I should.
So that goes back to John saying that everyone needs cock.
Everyone needs cock in their ass.
Right.
Even if it's fake cock. Everyone needs some cock. Don't worry, John.
Was
I'm
I
gonna
s-
get.
Was I supposed
I'm
to
gonna
comment
give you
now?
that.
So
I hate to say that I'm right all the time, but I'm fucking right all the time.
okay.
Henry the Ninth is gonna get to you before I do.
Did you guys hear about the Trojan vibrator giveaway?
Yup. Holy shit! I
took-
wish I was in the city.
Took place in New York City,
I did.
and they had pleasure carts, and
That is awesome.
they were
I
stationed
have
in the
to say.
meatpacking district.
Were they pulled by horses?
There was a mother-daughter team that was jumping up and down with their vibrators. Very happy.
How old was the daughter?
6.
Not quite sure. I think she was. She was kindergarten.
Yeah. Okay. CBS reports 4,000 Pulse and Trifora vibrators were handed out. Many pleasure seekers happily waited as long as 45 minutes for their freebies. they closed it down because they were.
Yeah, I saw that
people were like
women-
swarming.
because everyone's fucking going crazy.
They're
for
probably
vibrators.
smacking each other with vibrators in the face.
What does that tell you?
That everyone wants to fucking get off.
The people are animals.
Right, and that women are sexual beings.
Mm-hmm.
That women are animals.
Women are poor. And have no money.
Women are poor and want vibrators.
All right.
Poor and they have no
Women
money.
don't want to pay for
They get
vibrators
fucked for free.
All right.
And they did this in the meat packing.
Let's do
But,
the Johnimal segment.
Oh, is that what it's called now?
Johnimal again.
If you're paying for a fucking website, why would you not put a real picture of yourself? I don't want to date your fucking dog. Why don't you put your fucking application?
Fuckmatch.com. Fuckmatch.com.
Females should not be allowed to fucking drive. Get back in the kitchen, make me sandwiches for me. Breakfast isn't going to make itself.
You're going to bring out the Johnimal again.
Physically angry right now.
You're going to bring out the Johnimal again. You're going to bring out the Johnimal again. You're going to bring out the Johnimal again. Fuckmatch.com. Fucking sluts.
Fucking sluts. All right, so we don't have a rant today. Sorry to disappoint. By the way, people, if you don't want to hear me do this anymore, just write in and say you fucking hate this.
He won't listen anyway.
We have a top 10, but it's actually not a top 10. It's a top 11 because I like to go one more.
Breaking the mold.
Is anyone else thinking of Spinal Tap?
That's exactly my fucking. I'm so glad that you got the reference. It makes me happy. All right, this is the top 11 obscure deviant activities.
What?
Now, like people know about like the donkey punch and shit like that. I'm looking for obscure things that people might not know about.
Go for it.
You're looking at me with such disdain right now.
I'm just wondering what you could possibly.
Okay.
I like to
right.
suck turkey meatballs.
Number 11 is one that it gets like an honorable mention. It's called the Nixon. You're banging a girl from behind, and you have a couple of friends or something like in a closet watching, and you reach around and you put your hands like on her temples, like antlers, and you make her the Bullwinkle.
With the peace sign.
While your friends take pictures. It's also sometimes called the Nixon, where you do the peace sign.
Oh, because I was wondering when the Nixon was going to come in.
I
Okay.
am not a crook.
Yes. So that was, I read that and I giggled.
I'm too young to get the reference.
Oh, God.
That was an honorable.
So am I, actually.
I thought that was fucking hilarious. All right, number 10 was one of my personal favorites, the Angry Dragon. So you blow a load in a chick's mouth, and then what you have to do is you have to pinch the middle of her mouth and then slap her in the back of the neck. So the semen dribbles down the sides of her face, and she looks like an angry dragon. And
when you say the back of the neck, is it the front of the neck or the back
of the
neck?
Because then it starts coming out of her nose like
front of the neck or the back of the neck? From behind or from the front?
You blow it in her mouth,
yes,
and then you fucking smack her in the back of the head.
Okay.
Kind of like, when you donkey punch, you punch in the back of the neck.
It sounded like a donkey punch to me.
No, because this one you get it to come out the nose. Donkey punch, the purpose behind that is to get her ass.
The purpose of the donkey.
To get her,
I know what it is.
To get her ass muscles to fucking relax so you can go deeper. Angry
talk
Dragon.
To me like I'm a 5-year-old.
Angry Dragon's all about what it looks like. All right, number 9.
All right.
This is called the Dogs in a Bathtub.
I cannot wait.
This is when you try to get your balls
into
her vagina in addition to your penis, and
Isn't
it's
that the
like
French dip?
it's like trying to get two dogs to stay in a bathtub.
That's the French dip, I believe.
Henry was a fan of that.
Au jus?
Yeah, the au jus sauce.
Au jus?
It's like
Would you like some au jus?
It's like trying to keep two dogs in a bathtub.
Would you like some au jus?
He used to say, "Would you like your roast beef au jus?"
Would you like you au jus?
That's
Would you
because
like to dip
you're.
au jus?
Listen, Henry, you're a lot more classy than I am.
I am
Sticking
on
a
another
squeegee up your
level.
cunt.
All right.
I am on another level.
Yes, you are. You definitely are.
I am on the higher level.
Yeah, that's what they do in England over there.
Over there.
Number 8 is something I picked up from. I was in a fraternity, and in turn, I heard stuff that went on in sororities. This was something that was done to pledges, and it was called the carrot race. And what they would do is they would take their pledges and they would give each of them a carrot and have them bite the tip off and then masturbate with the carrots. And then after X amount of minutes or whatever, they would make them go outside and run.
Are they
Sprints.
stroking the carrot?
No.
Or
No. They're holding the
tip
carrot.
Of the carrot.
They would
They're
bite-
holding the tip of the carrot, stroking themselves.
No. Listen, you're not fucking listening.
I'm trying to.
They bite the tip off. They beat off
Of
it.
what?
Of the carrot.
Okay.
I hate you already. So now they have like a relay race, and
Who
the
does?
girl that loses the relay race has to eat every one of the carrots.
Ew.
That's the carrot race.
Who the fuck would want to be in that sorority?
All right, next one is called the brown necktie. Bang a chick in the ass, pull your dick out, and then titty fuck her.
That used to be called the Tim Couch, who was number 1 for the Cleveland Browns.
Yes, I have heard that. All right, number 6. This one I just learned about. It's called the sudden fud.
Okay.
You take a chick home, and she doesn't want to bang you, right? And, of course, you don't want to get the blue balls. So
blue balls.
You don't want to do that.
You take the soap out, you sud up an area, could be like her armpit or anywhere, and you just fuck it. And it's the sudden fud.
Oh, so it's very simple. Like she just lays there
On the first
and
date.
you sud up her
fucking
armpit.
Fuck her armpit.
Yeah.
Just skipping the first step of
and she
putting a
watches-
cloth over her mouth.
She watches Big Brother or something.
That might be a bit of a segue into the news section of the Fat Chick section.
Yeah, I have a news piece that I wanted to read. Thank you, Henry. Always here to keep me on point.
Why'd you break up with him?
I really shouldn't have. What a mistake.
It was the drugs.
What a mistake.
Fuck you.
Okay, did you know that stressed men are drawn to heavy women? John looks disturbed.
Does that mean
I must be extremely
desperate
calm.
and stressed?
Okay, when placed under stressful situations, men rate larger women as more attractive. New research has shown. British researchers found that men exposed to tasks that were designed to put them under pressure preferred a wider range of female body sizes. They conclude that stress can act to alter judgments of potential partners. There is a lot of literature suggesting that our body mass index preferences are hardwired, but that's probably not true.
And your dick shrinks.
Said Dr. Tovey. Yes!
So you have a small dick and you're
fucking
a
fat
chick.
women.
How does this tie into the sudden fud?
When did your dick shrink?
Your dick shrinks when you're stressed out. We talked about this a few episodes ago. It's a biological fact.
Fucking listen to the show, Henry.
Henry didn't even know the show existed until he wandered into my house trying to make amends with me.
He was trying to collect enough money to get home to England.
He's not from England. He's from California.
I was carried in here by my trumpeters, and here I lay.
All right, fuck all of you. Number
All right,
5.
to stimulate heightened stress,
The goddamn list.
a test group.
I hate this show.
A test group of men were placed in interview and public speaking scenarios, and their BMI preferences compared against a control group of non-stressed men. Results indicated that the change in environmental conditions led to a shift of weight preferences towards heavier women, with the men considering a wider range of body sizes attractive.
Wider, literally.
You guys, I think that's really fucking interesting. Like, what would be the survival reason, the biological reason for that? You're stressed out.
Same as a booby nap.
Because you want to go for the
want a booby
easy.
nap.
You think she's going to be the most
You have
fit,
a rough day.
as in have
It's
the
because
most
she'll
fit.
survive the long winters.
Yeah, exactly.
You've had a rough day. You want to come home.
You want some
and have a
cushion
booby nap
for the cushion.
Yeah, like you have cushion for the cushion. Also,
you want a booby nap.
She's might be more fertile. She might last longer. You don't have to provide for her because she has enough fat on her body.
She's got the mushmallows.
She knows where the food is.
Thank you, Jeff.
Nailed it.
He just cuts through the bullshit.
Finish your list, sir.
Go ahead, John.
I was only halfway through too. I got cut off. All right, number 5, the screw-unicorn.
Oh, I can't wait for this. You've been blabbing about this.
This is what I'm going to do to you later.
The screw-unicorn is when a woman straps a dildo to her forehead and violently bangs her partner with it like a unicorn would.
Does that turn you on?
Wait, what does she screw to?
She straps a dildo to her
I've heard
forehead.
of this. I've heard of this.
Like a
yes.
Hence the name screw.
I need you to fill
I'm
my
gonna fuck you like the most
cornhole.
magical unicorn.
It's on her head, I imagine.
It's
yes.
on her head, though.
Yes.
That's
yes.
There's the unicorn
That's the magic.
part. That's the fun part. All right, number 4.
My friend puts dildos on her knee.
Both of them?
One knee. What do you think that's called? And the husband, takes it.
It's called knee lifting.
Look at your faces.
It's called being mentally disturbed. Continue.
I'm curious. All right, next one I've mentioned on the show.
Does she unify the knees like the Thundercats used to do?
Forget
Too young
him.
to get the reference.
Only the Johnimal would understand.
Because he jerks off to cartoons.
Because I masturbate to Chitara.
All right, go ahead.
Number 4.
Yeah,
the toboggan, I think I mentioned once or twice. When you're banging a girl from behind, but you do it on the top of a staircase, and you cut out her legs and ride her down the stairs.
That's awesome.
Sexy.
That's tough, though. Tough to pull off. Number 3.
I thought that I didn't even think.
Number 3 I enjoy is called the Cop's Delight. Sometimes called the Jelly Donut. You blow a load in her mouth and punch her right in the nose, so you get the the white and the red.
Yeah, no,
mixes.
It's also called abuse.
No,
called violence. Yeah. It's
maybe
called battery.
Maybe in Norway.
Battery.
Violence against women.
Number 2,
Norway.
the Houdini. Again, banging a chick from behind, and you tell her that you're about to finish, and you pull out and spit on her back, so she thinks you're done.
Big fan.
She
big
turns
fan.
her back. She turns around
Big
to look,
fan.
and then you say Alakazam and just blow it on her face.
Here it is. Oh,
Got her.
Henry loves that.
Gotcha.
Henry did that to me a few times, and he laughs his ass off.
big fan.
He takes pictures.
Does he put a top hat on you?
We've done a few sketches.
Then pull a rabbit out of your ass. All right, number 1. My number 1 favorite deviant act, the Bronco. Now, there are many different versions of the Bronco. My personal favorite is, and I used to live in it was like 6 of us in a place. So we had like a common room, and then all the bedrooms came off the common room. And if someone knew that they were going to bring home a girl, all the other dudes would be waiting, bring her home, and you talk her into banging on the common couch, like in the middle of the fucking living room.
Where the camera's focused.
Where all the dudes are waiting
Right.
behind closed doors.
Obviously.
And you start banging her again from behind. I don't know why it's always from behind, but from behind. And then you grab on, and you gently whisper into her ear, "I have AIDS." And you see how long long you can hold on for, and then your
That
friends
is
jump
better.
out of their
That is
rooms and
better.
start taking pictures.
That is
Molly
better.
can't even look at you right now.
That is better.
And they start kicking like a Bronco.
Yeah,
You know what Molly's going to do while she's pegging you?
She's going to do a Bronco on
She's
me?
going to whisper in your ear, "It's not a dildo anymore."
No, I'm gonna get all my fucking chick friends.
She'll get a
to pop
dude
out of the
to
closet
actually
and, be,
fuck you.
and like laugh at how small your
No, you should
cock
just
is.
get a guy to
See, that
stick
would
his
never
real
happen.
cock in his ass.
That would never happen.
Yeah, that's David.
Turn around, that's David.
You should see how
Say hi to David.
Henry was
I'd
in
like
on
to just
this.
note how violently Molly is grabbing her mic right now, gripping it.
She actually, it wasn't violent. It was
It was
it was a
sensual.
two-handed
If it was
sensual lick.
if it was a penis, it would
You are
be
not
white.
paying attention.
There would be no blood in it.
It's a
Now
it's
she's
a-
caressing it.
No, it was a two.
When I was telling my story, she was very
consensual.
angry and squeezing it. Consensual. It's always consensual.
Fully consensual. Again.
Well, thank you.
Hummer.
Thanks, John.
I'm leaving this show.
What's the matter with you?
I'm going on the road with my act.
What's wrong? You don't think you're appreciated?
I never said that.
Well, then why are you so uptight and angry?
I'm just being a ball bag. That's
He's
my,
like,
that's my thing.
Angry Bird, and he could. What's the male version of bird? Angry
Seagull?
The angry seagull?
Buzzard?
You have to think about something. Because you really are very angry. I think you might be more angry than the Angry Bird.
I'm going to give you
That's not true.
I'll give you a Jesus.
I'm very mellow. Oh, God, I fucking hate that.
The Angry Bird. I called the Angry Bird a pussy the other day, and she stopped talking to me for a full day.
I want to meet her.
And that worked out in your favor?
Angry Bird's lovely.
She needs to give me some pointers.
She's lovely. But, she's angry.
She's, I would say, militant.
Let's end the show so I can fuck John.
Oh, my God. All right, so
I'm okay with that.
I guess we'll see you next week. And
peace out, you sexy.
Henry, thank you for coming to be on our show and keeping John in line.
It's nice to be here.
It's always nice to have an ex-boyfriend on the show.
Oh, it's nice. I'll have to get an X soon.
Yeah, you have to get an X on here.
Since I'm official.
And
is it official? Hold on, just to clarify everything for the listeners.
I'm officially on the show. Fucking Rob Sprance is following me.
Yeah, Rob Sprance is following her
So
on Twitter.
this-
He's not following you.
I love you, Sprancey Poo.
Hold on, Sprancy. Sprancy, it's all
Well,
done.
I just wanted to clarify.
The
So
czar of the network is following Molly.
You do not have
Is
to
there-
clarify anything with Sprancy.
is there a
He is on
contract
it.
signing?
What is up with you in the contract? You want a contract for pegging?
Or
I brought my
a binding agreement.
I brought my
Before I
lawyer to
take
this
it.
recording, and
Before I take
he's
it.
awaiting the official
What
contract.
I'd like to know, and
You're not
I'd
getting
like
any
to
money for your
hold on,
asshole.
no, I'd like to have a call in or something. Callie, if you're out there, I would love to know what Callie thinks of all
I
this.
would also like to know. Callie, hit me up.
I would like to have Callie on here to
Please.
interview you for the
okay,
job.
I thought you
on air.
I thought you guys were gonna surprise me with Callie this week.
Callie's got a lot going on. Like she's literally in 5
Callie.
states.
She's fucking everyone in South America right now.
No.
Callie, come watch me fuck John on the
Just Brazil.
So we'll see. I would like to have her on.
I miss you, Callie.
I don't know if that's going to be possible.
She doesn't listen to the show, so this is pointless.
That's not true. I think she listens. Even though she's fucking everyone in South
I
America.
guess she didn't listen when she was
never
on
listened. She's never listened to the show.
Really?
Even when she was on it.
What an asshole. Fuck you.
That's horrible.
I'm kidding.
On that note, goodbye, everybody.
I'm kidding. I love you, Callie.